Officially here from Bristol, Tennessee.
Mark Martin, Jeff Green, Kenny Wallace, Phil Parsons, Steve Grissom, Randy LaJoy, David Green, Dick Trickle. That's the cars that finished on the lead lap.
One lap down is Mike Wallace, Jeff Fuller. They were the only two that were one lap down. Then Glenn Allen Jr. finishes 11th. Chad Little, even though he was 3 laps down, finishes 12th. And Hermie Sadler, Jeff Purvis, and Dale Jarrett.
16 through 30. Remember, 37 cars started. You see Tony Stewart, who qualified 7th, will finish 16th. Todd Bodine, 17th. Bobby Doddard, 18th. Michael Waltrip had a great chance at winning this race. Will get a 19th place finish.
Now, 31 through 37. Jimmy Spencer ran so well early on. Will finish 31st. Brad Teague, who was involved in the crash on the very first lap, will finish 32nd. Tommy Houston out of the race. By the way, his wife's birthday was today, so Martha did not get a good birthday present.
Take a look at our top 5 in point standings. After today, David Green will stay on top. Mark Martin comes up to 140 back. Randy LaJoy, Bobby Labonte, and Phil Parsons enters the top 5. 6 through 10.
Curtis Markham, Steve Grissom, Terry Labonte, Glenn Allen, and Todd Bodine, the top 10. David Green, he lost a lot of money that last lap, didn't he, Bill Weber?
Yeah, he did. His colors are yellow and black. You never want to see the black flag. You didn't want to see the yellow one late in the race, did you?
No, we didn't. That's the name, my middle name here at Bristol. But I tell you, Kurt and all the guys did a great job. The car wasn't as good on the short run, but on the long run, it was really, really good. And looked like it's going to be old days with Mark Martin again. But those cautions killed me. And I think I equalized the tire right there or something happened. But I couldn't get through the corner. Then I got a little help, too. So we didn't hit the wall and, you know, points and all that. But Caterpillar car was really pretty good all day and never did get it like I really wanted it, but Kurt and all the guys again did a great job. Goodyear had a great tire again, and you know, it was one of those days at Bristol.
Your baby brother said you're just another car out on the track.
Well, I'm sure Earnhardt was telling him, just because he's your brother, don't sit behind him. But Jeff had a fast car, and you know, I had to let him go right there. Then the rest of the guys just wanted to knock me out of the way. But hey, that's racing here at Bristol, and good thing we didn't hit nothing. But the guys did a great job, and the car hung in there all day.
And it's pretty much in one piece, and you got a pretty good size lead in the points, David.
Still too early, Bill, to ask me about those points.
I didn't ask you about them. I'm just telling you.
But it feels good, you know. And again, if this was a fall race at Bristol and we were talking about a good lead, I'd feel a little more comfortable. There's a lot of good guys having little problems, but we're floating right along, and feel awful good, and want to thank Caterpillar and all the guys for working really hard.
Okay, that's a former series champ, David Green. He's leading the points here.
Well, the bad news is he went from 2nd to 7th in the last 8 laps. The good news, as you heard Bill Weber say, he still has a 140-point lead here in Busch Series competition. Coming up next, NASCAR Winston Cup qualified. As will be following us here at the conclusion of our coverage of the NASCAR Busch Grand National Series Goodies Headache Powders 250.
5th in points. You got the tools here to pull one off, don't you?
Well, you may have been talking about me and Benny. Now, I'm not the better half in my family.
Well, that's understandable. I'm talking about you and what's his name up top with the funny hat.
Yeah, we do have the tools. We got the Channel Lock tools. I just can't say enough about my whole Channel Lock crew. They keep giving me a good car week in, week out. Nothing falls off. It's just up to us to get it to the front and keep it together.
And you guys have worked hard to do that, Bill.
Well, we really have. We basically have finished every race. I think we finished all but 7 or 8 laps this year, and that's really a tribute to them. They do a super job. I can't say enough about Channel Lock. They gave us some money. We had an idea. We wanted to control our own destiny. They believed in us. They gave us some money to do it, and hopefully, these are some of the fruits that we're going to be getting. My crew, we've got a good team. We've got a good equipment. We've got a great Chevrolet. Goodyear tires have done a super job for us and a lot of help. And, AC, Race Scan, really everybody everybody plays a role. Each one of my guys plays a role. Each one of my weekend guys play a role. And everybody from Channel Lock and everybody that buys a pair of Channel Locks plays a role in it because that gives us the money to do it.
How about next week? You go to Hickory. That's pretty tough.
That Hickory right now is the most important race of the year.
Wow.
It's the next one. And that's how we approach things. That's how we're going to approach them each and every week. I mean, some people sacrifice Hickory. They want to take their oldest car. They want to, they say, well, if we can survive, we'll be all right. We're going to take our best car, or the best car that we think we have. Now, maybe we won't run well, but we're going to try, and we're going to take the best thing we've got to take.
Okay, that's Phil Parsons. He's had a lot of great finishes. First time I think I've been able to get him on post-race. Nice job today.
Thanks.
Benny, is that a full head of hair there?
Oh, hush. He must tighten those bolts with something other than channel. Can you imagine tightening all those bolts with a pair of Channel Locks, nothing falling off?
Well, I didn't ask him. I said nothing fell off the car today.
No,
that's all I asked for.
That's right.
His 3rd top 5 in the last 4 Busch Grand National starts. How about the rookies today? How'd they do? Glenn Allen Jr. finished 11th today. He's a leading contender in the rookie standings. And Ned?
Tony Stewart wound up in 16th place after getting a little spin there at the end. He was running up about 13th place. Pete Orr finished 34th, and Shane Hull 35th.
How about Tony Stewart? He came straight here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway, where he got in a car for the second time only in his life and turned a lap at 231.8 miles an hour in the Menard Lola. Boy, how about that for an impressive young rookie? Back with more from Bristol, Tennessee as we wrap up the goodies headache.
Faster than he was, they made some contact, and we're going to